Did you know most of these primers are already done and available to watch on my Patreon? Blacksmiths, in Season 4, in under 4 minutes. Warning! This is a condensed version of the rules, and generalizations are used. If you want the complete rules, read the cards. Alloy's Arsenal lost the 2-inch melee option. I think this change frees up Blacksmith rosters to choose teams that don't have Alloy and Hearth. Alloy is probably still an auto-include, but the nerfs mean his threat isn't maximized on first activation, which significantly changes his kickoff pressure and impact in other turns. Anvil's speed has increased, his playbook has been shortened and reworked. His hit points went up to 22, his legendary now grants himself Stoic. If he is a captain, he grants Tough Hide and Stoic in a 6-inch aura. Anvil's a certified beast now, better attacking, and probably a staple captain choice. Bolt's only change is a slight adjustment to Shoomerang. He can no longer target himself with it. Bolt remains a tech piece. He's worse at punishing the kickoff now since the kicker gets a momentum. Burnish has had reduction moved to the back of his card, and it is now 2-inch range to coincide with the new AoE rules. Flame Belch only does 2 damage now, and its range has also been adjusted. Reinforced Plating is now once per turn and is a 1-inch aura. Covering Fire still allows for free character play, but if Burnish is captain, it increases Reinforced Plating's aura to 6 inches and makes it twice per turn. Burnish will be played as captain slightly less, but he will still see play as both a captain and squatty, mostly for Reinforced Plating, into character play heavy matchups. Cass has had her speed increased to 7-9, and her defense has gone up to 4. Her playbook has been reworked, moving her tackle down and her guild ball up. She has lost Charmed Mail. She is a better fighter, still not the best apprentice in the game, but a reasonable choice for the 3rd apprentice. Cinder has had her tackle moved down to the 2nd column. Hotshot has been renamed Far Strike. Cinder 1 is better, but she remains very hard to justify since she's overshadowed by Cinder 2. Vet Cinder has had her playbook adjusted slightly. Her tackle has moved up a column, and her 2 high damage numbers have been reduced by 1. Just as crazy as ever, she should be in every Blacksmith roster as far as I can tell. No other apprentice quite reaches her level of impact. Ferris's Push, Tackle, and Double Push have all moved down a column. She lost Impact. Her legendary has been changed to granting +1/+2 kick and a free kick. If she is the captain, she grants both benefits to all models in a 6-inch aura. Ferris is an interesting captain choice when receiving. Her legendary makes the team pretty good at breaking the stalemate with the ball. Ferrite has lost Hobble. Her legendary is an aura, and it no longer grants Hobble. The loss of Hobble and the change to her legendary means Ferrite is one of the weakest models in the faction. Still an okay striker, but she really needs to be captain to fill that role, and there are many better captain choices now. Furnace has had 1 at a time lads reworked. It now allows you to ignore the crowding out penalty while within 2 inches of the model you put it on. It also costs 1 now. He has lost Fireforged. His legendary now grants +1 tack to himself, and if he is the captain, he hands out +1 tack in a 6-inch aura. His better legendary makes Furnace one of the top 2 captain choices, along with Anvil. He remains a very flexible master, whether he's captain or not, and he will likely be in almost every lineup. Hearth's Double Push has moved down 1 column. Match Experience has been reworded to match the rework to Pass and Move. Her legendary still gives her a 3-inch melee. While she is captain, all models within a 6-inch pulse have 2 inches, and she can use instruction 3 times for free. Her legendary changes means she's also an interesting captain choice, particularly against teams that struggle with 2-inch melee. Alloy and Hearth together are good enough to be in most lineups. Iron's defense has gone up to 3, and he has had Impetus reduced to +2/+2 move. His heroic changed to a trait, but it is functionally identical. Despite getting overall slightly beefier, Impetus getting worse, and especially the changes to Ferrite, make Iron not see play. Hard to justify him without Ferrite, and hard to justify Ferrite at all. Sledge has had his playbook massively reworked, and has picked up a hit point. He lost Knockback, but gained Powerful Charge, giving him a free knockdown when charging. Together with Anvil, Sledge has become the premier beater in the faction. Likely in most lineups, and of course in any lineup where Anvil is captain. Thanks for checking out my Season 4 primers. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon, and follow me on social media.